You looked down at your ankles this morning and saw them again, those thick, puffy rings where your socks left their mark on swollen skin. You pressed your thumb into the flesh and watched it leave a deep dent that took seconds to slowly bounce back, like pressing into raw dough. And immediately your mind went to the same dark place it always goes, that tightness in your chest, that whisper of fear. Is this my heart? But a groundbreaking study from one of the world's leading vascular research centers just revealed something that changes everything we thought. In over 70% of adults over 60 with chronic ankle swelling, the real culprit is not the heart at all. It is something else entirely. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover why your swollen ankles are probably not a heart problem, what they really are instead. You will learn the 7 movements of a simple 5-minute daily habit that drains that trapped fluid naturally without a single pill or doctor visit. And the last technique on this list will completely shock you because it has absolutely nothing to do with your legs. Yet, it is the most powerful. If this information helps you today, please take a second to like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more content. Share this with someone in your family who complains about heavy legs and tell me in the comments, do your ankles swell more in the evening? Your body has a second circulation system that most people have never even heard of, and it is called the lymphatic system, a silent network of vessels. Unlike your blood, which has the heart to pump it, lymph fluid has no pump at all. It relies entirely on muscle movement to squeeze it forward slowly. After 60, we sit more, we walk less, our calf muscles weaken, and gravity pulls fluid down into our ankles where it simply pools and stays there. Most people believe swollen ankles mean heart failure, but research shows that in the majority of cases, it is just a drainage backup, not a cardiac alarm. Scientists discovered that the lymphatic system moves about 2 to 3 liters of fluid every single day, but that flow can increase up to 15 times. That increase happens when you move your muscles in specific rhythmic ways and when you position your body to let gravity help instead of fighting it. The best part is you do not need expensive treatments or complicated equipment. You can restart this drainage system right now using your own body. 7 simple movements to drain swollen ankles after 50, performed in sequence, just 5 minutes every single day, starting the moment you wake up. Movement number 1, ankle pumps in bed before you even stand up. The simplest and most important step that most people with swelling completely skip. Before your feet touch the floor in the morning, while you are still lying flat on your back, flex your feet slowly up toward your shins, hold it. Then point your toes down away from your body as far as they will go, and repeat this slow pumping motion 10 to 15 times on each foot, no rushing. This movement activates your calf muscle, which acts like a natural pump squeezing the fluid that pooled overnight back up toward your heart and kidneys. A study published by a major university hospital found that people who did ankle pumps before standing reduced morning ankle swelling by nearly 40%. Your calf is the most powerful lymphatic pump in your lower body, but it only works when you deliberately contract it, and most people never do that first thing. If you have been taking water pills for swelling and they are not working, this is why diuretics remove water from your blood, not from your tissue fluid. The fluid trapped around your ankles is thick, protein-rich lymph that needs mechanical movement to drain, not chemical intervention from a pill alone. Do this every single morning before you get out of bed. It takes less than 1 minute, and it signals your entire lymphatic system to wake up and start draining. You can do it under the blankets. No one even needs to see. Just 10 slow pumps up, 10 slow pumps down, feeling your calf muscles squeeze and release. Most people stand up immediately and feel that rush of heaviness as gravity pulls all the stagnant fluid down, but you are going to reverse that cycle now. Warning: if you have a blood clot history or sudden one-sided leg swelling, do not do this movement without speaking to your doctor first. It is critical. This first movement is the foundation of everything else that follows. It primes the pump, it opens the pathways, it prepares your body to drain efficiently. Movement number 2, deep diaphragmatic breathing. And this will surprise you because most people never connect their breathing to swollen legs at all. Sit up on the edge of your bed with both feet flat on the floor. Place one hand on your chest and the other hand low on your belly, just above your navel. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 seconds, but instead of lifting your chest, let your belly push out against your hand like you are filling a balloon. Hold that breath gently for 2 seconds, then exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds, feeling your belly pull back in as the air leaves your body completely. Repeat this deep belly breathing 5 to 8 times and pay attention to the gentle pressure you feel inside your abdomen with every slow, controlled breath. Your diaphragm is the largest and most powerful lymphatic pump in your entire body, and every time it moves, it squeezes the main lymphatic vessels inside your torso. Research from a leading medical institute showed that diaphragmatic breathing increased lymph flow by up to 300% compared to shallow chest breathing. When you breathe shallow and fast, which most people do all day long, your diaphragm barely moves and your lymph just sits there stagnating in your tissues. This technique costs nothing, requires no equipment, and works immediately to create internal pressure changes that push lymph fluid up and out of your lower body. If you have been dealing with swelling for months or even years, this single habit can be the missing piece that finally makes everything else start to work better. Warning: if you feel dizzy during deep breathing, slow down the pace, and if you have severe lung disease, check with your doctor before doing breathing exercises. Most people skip this step because it seems unrelated to leg swelling, but your lymph drains upward through your torso before it empties, so this is essential. Do this sitting up, never lying flat, because the upright position helps gravity assist the drainage process instead of working against it the entire time. You should feel calm and slightly relaxed after this breathing sequence, and that is a good sign. It means your nervous system is helping your lymphatic system drain. Movement number 3. Gentle tapping above your collarbones, and this is going to seem completely backwards because it is nowhere near your swollen ankles. Place your fingertips lightly on the skin just above your collarbones, right where your neck meets your chest, in the small hollow dips on both sides. Using very light pressure, tap gently in that area for about 30 seconds on each side, almost like you are knocking softly on a door, nothing hard or painful. This area is called the supraclavicular region, and it contains the terminus of your entire lymphatic system, the final drainage point where all lymph empties out. Every single drop of lymph fluid from your legs, your belly, your arms, everything, must pass through this tiny gateway before it returns to your bloodstream. If this terminus is congested or sluggish, it does not matter how much you massage your legs, the fluid has nowhere to go, it just backs up like a clogged drain. A clinical study on lymphatic drainage found that stimulating the supraclavicular nodes first improved overall drainage speed by nearly 50% compared to starting at the feet. Most people instinctively rub their swollen ankles, but professional lymphatic therapists always start at the top, opening the exit before trying to push fluid out. This technique takes less than 1 minute, feels slightly odd the first time you do it, but within days you will notice your body responding faster to the other movements. You are essentially opening the floodgates, making space for all the stagnant fluid trapped below to finally have somewhere to go when you start moving it upward. Do this gently, never press hard. The lymphatic vessels are delicate and shallow. They respond to light touch, not deep pressure like muscles do. Remember that always. If you have swollen lymph nodes in your neck or a history of neck surgery, skip this step and move to the next one. Safety always comes before results. This is the single most surprising technique in the entire routine, and it is the one that makes everything else work faster, better, and more completely than before. Once you open this drainage point, your body knows exactly what to do. It has been waiting for permission to empty, and now you just gave it the green light. Movement number 4. Light upward stroking from your ankles to your knees, following the natural direction your lymph fluid is trying to move but cannot alone. Sit comfortably with one leg extended in front of you, or prop it up on a low stool, whichever position feels stable and does not strain your back or hips. Place both hands flat on your ankle, fingers pointing up toward your knee, and using very light pressure, slowly stroke upward from ankle to knee in one smooth motion. Lift your hands off at the knee, return them to the ankle, and repeat this same upward stroke 10 to 15 times on each leg, always moving in one direction only. You are not massaging the muscle, you are gently pushing the fluid that is trapped in the tissue just under your skin, guiding it back toward the drainage pathways. Think of it like sweeping water across a flat surface. You are not digging deep. You are just encouraging the surface layer to move in the direction it is supposed to go. Research shows that rhythmic, directional stroking can increase lymph flow by up to 8 times compared to random rubbing or static pressure on swollen areas. Many people rub their ankles in circles or press hard on the swollen spots, but that actually disrupts lymph flow instead of helping it move in the correct direction. The lymphatic vessels have one-way valves, just like veins, and fluid can only move upward, so any downward pressure or backward motion just confuses the system further. Keep your touch light and slow. Imagine you are petting a cat, not kneading bread dough. The vessels you are trying to activate are right under the surface of your skin. If your skin is very dry or sensitive, you can use a small amount of lotion or oil to reduce friction, but it is not required. Dry hands work perfectly fine. Warning: if you see red streaks on your leg, or if one leg is significantly more swollen and painful than the other, stop immediately and call your doctor today. This movement should feel soothing and slightly relieving, not painful. If it hurts, you are pressing too hard. Lighten your touch and slow down your pace even more. Do both legs, even if only one is swollen, because your lymphatic system is connected, and balancing the flow on both sides improves overall drainage efficiency for your whole body. Movement number 5. Slow ankle rotations in both directions, targeting the area where fluid visibly pools and creates that thick ring of swelling around your ankle bones. Sit or lie down in a comfortable position where your legs can move freely without strain, and lift one foot slightly off the ground. Just a few inches is enough. Slowly rotate your ankle in a full circle, moving clockwise, taking at least 3 to 4 seconds to complete one full rotation. No rushing through this movement. Do 5 slow circles clockwise, then reverse direction and do 5 slow circles counterclockwise. Then switch to the other foot and repeat the exact same sequence. This movement mobilizes the fluid that gets trapped around your ankle bones, the malleolar region, which is where swelling becomes most visible and most stubborn over time. The rotation gently squeezes the tissue from all angles, encouraging the lymph to release from the tight spaces between your tendons, ligaments, and bones in that area. A study from a rehabilitation research center found that daily ankle rotations reduced visible ankle circumference by an average of 1 full centimeter within 3 weeks. Most people only move their ankles in 2 directions, up and down, but the circular motion activates the entire ring of muscles and vessels around the joint more completely. If your ankle feels stiff or cracks during the rotation, that is normal. It just means the joint has not moved through its full range in a while. Keep going gently. You can do this movement sitting in a chair, lying in bed, or even while watching television. It requires no special setup, just a few seconds of focused attention on each foot. The key is slowness. Fast rotations do not give the lymphatic system enough time to respond. Slow rotations create the rhythmic pressure changes that actually move the fluid. Warning: if you have severe arthritis in your ankles or a recent ankle injury, modify the range of motion to stay within a pain-free zone. Never force through sharp pain. Combine this movement with the upward stroking from the previous step, and you will feel the fluid start to shift almost immediately, especially if you have been sitting all day. This is one of the simplest movements in the entire sequence, but it is also one of the most effective because it directly targets the exact location where swelling shows up first. Movement number 6, gentle pressure and release at the back of your knees, stimulating the lymph nodes that act as the main drainage gateway for your entire lower leg. Sit down with your legs extended or slightly bent, whichever is more comfortable, and reach behind one knee with both hands, placing your fingers in the soft hollow. Using light pressure, press gently into the back of your knee for about 3 seconds, then release completely, and repeat this press and release motion 10 times on each leg. Behind your knee sits a cluster of lymph nodes called the popliteal nodes, and they act like a collection station where lymph from your lower leg gathers before continuing upward. When these nodes are stimulated with gentle rhythmic pressure, they activate and begin pumping the accumulated fluid up toward the larger vessels in your thigh and pelvis. Think of it like priming a manual water pump. The first few presses might not show much, but after a few cycles, the flow starts moving faster and more efficiently. Clinical research on manual lymphatic drainage shows that stimulating the popliteal nodes can double the drainage rate from the lower legs compared to skipping this step entirely. Many people have never even touched the back of their knees deliberately, but this small area holds the key to unlocking the entire drainage pathway from your ankle to your heart. The pressure should be firm enough to feel a slight compression, but never painful, never hard enough to leave a mark, and never held for more than 3 to 5 seconds. If you feel a slight tingling or warmth in your lower leg after doing this, that is a good sign. It means circulation and lymph flow are increasing in response to the stimulation. You can do this movement while sitting on the edge of your bed in the morning or in the evening before sleep. It works beautifully at both times of day for different reasons. Warning: if you have varicose veins behind your knee, or if you feel a lump or swelling in that area, do not press on it and mention it to your doctor at your next visit. This step takes less than 1 minute per leg, but it is one of the most powerful accelerators in the entire routine because it directly activates your body's natural drainage stations. Combine this with the breathing, the tapping, and the stroking, and you are now moving fluid through a coordinated system instead of just randomly rubbing swollen skin. Movement number 7, legs elevated against a wall at 90 degrees, the final and most powerful position that lets gravity do the heavy lifting and drain everything you just mobilized. Lie down on your back on the floor or on your bed and scoot your hips as close to a wall as you comfortably can. Then swing your legs up so they rest vertically against the wall. Your body should form an L shape, with your back flat on the ground and your legs straight up, heels resting lightly against the wall. Knees can be slightly bent if needed. Stay in this position for 3 to 5 minutes, breathing slowly and deeply, letting gravity reverse the flow and pull all the stagnant fluid out of your lower legs and ankles. This is the single most effective position for lymphatic drainage because it removes the constant downward pull of gravity that has been fighting against your drainage system all day long. Studies on postural drainage show that elevating the legs above the heart level for just 5 minutes can reduce lower limb edema by up to 30% in a single session. All the movements you did before this, the pumping, the breathing, the stroking, the pressing, they prepared the pathways, and now gravity is emptying the reservoir completely. You might feel a slight tingling or lightness in your legs within the first 2 minutes. That is the sensation of fluid finally moving out of the tissue and back into circulation. If you cannot lie on the floor, you can do this on your bed, with your legs propped up on a stack of pillows. The key is getting your feet higher than your heart. This position is also deeply relaxing. Many people fall asleep doing this, and that is perfectly fine. Your lymphatic system works even better when your body is at rest. Warning: if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, glaucoma, or acid reflux, keep your head slightly elevated with a pillow and limit this position to 2 or 3 minutes. Do this movement at the end of your routine, never at the beginning, because you need the other steps to open the drainage pathways first before gravity can push the fluid through. When you finish, do not stand up quickly. Roll onto your side first, sit up slowly and give your body a few seconds to adjust before you start walking around again. This is the climactic technique that ties everything together. It is the reason the entire routine works, and it is the movement that will make you wonder why no one ever told you this before. Start with just the ankle pumps and breathing for the first 3 days, then add one new movement every 2 days until you are doing the complete sequence daily. Do this routine every morning right after you wake up, or every evening before bed, whichever time fits your schedule. Consistency matters far more than intensity here. If you are taking diuretics or blood pressure medication, continue taking them exactly as prescribed. This routine works with your treatment. It does not replace it. People with kidney disease, heart failure, or those on blood thinners should speak with their doctor before starting any new movement routine, even gentle ones like this. If you notice sudden swelling in only one leg, or if swelling comes with chest pain, severe shortness of breath, or rapid heartbeat, seek medical attention immediately. This routine is safe for most people over 50, but your body knows best. If something feels wrong or painful, stop that movement and consult a healthcare professional. Imagine waking up tomorrow, looking down at your ankles, and seeing them thinner, lighter, feeling your socks slide on easily without leaving those deep marks anymore. If this video helped you today, please like it, share it with someone in your family who needs this, and check the 2 videos on your screen for more health solutions. Take care of yourself. You deserve to feel light and strong in your own body again, and now you know exactly how to make that happen starting today.